हामी ब्याटिङमा जाँदाखेरि अब फर्स्ट 2-3 ओभर देख्दाखेरि अब गाउसले पनि अनि मैले पनि राम्रै गरिरहेको थियो। आई थिङ्क विथ पावर प्ले सकिँदाखेरि 50 रन जति पुगेको थियो हाम्रो। अब त्यही एक्सपेक्टेसनले हामी अब पावर चाहिँ 170 जति खोजिरहेको थियो। अब मिडल ओभर चाहिँ खासै चलेन आज एन्ड आई थिङ्क द्याट वाज द रिजल्ट अफ आवर ब्याटिङ इनिङ्स। यस डेफिनेटली आई थिङ्क अब हाम्रो केटाहरूले धेरै नै राम्रो गरेको थियो। आफ्टर लास्ट विन वी ह्याड अ लट अफ कन्फिडेन्स गोइङ इन। आई थिङ्क अब अन आवर डे हामी राम्रो क्रिकेट खेल्यो भने वी आर अलमोस्ट एज गुड एज एनी अदर टिम इन दिस लिग। I think we just need to keep focusing on the small things we need to change and be better for next game. अब 2 वर्ष अगाडि खेल्न आउँदा पनि 1 गेम मात्र खेलेर गएको थिएँ। अब आई थिङ्क पिच भन्दा पनि आई थिङ्क द क्राउड स्पेसली इन द पास्ट 2 years अब नेपाल क्रिकेटको फ्यान फलोइङ चाहिँ अति नै बढेको छ। आई थिङ्क अराउन्ड द वर्ल्ड सबैले देख्नु भएको छ। कुरा चाहिँ भएको थिएन। अब एउटा मेरो उता एभाइलेबिलिटी पनि लास्टै गाह्रो थियो उताको सिजनले गर्दाखेरि। अब पछि दाइहरूले 2 वर्ष अगाडि चिनेको जुन म यता खेल्न आएको थिएँ उता दाइहरूले रिक्वेस्ट गरेर नाम हाल भाइ अक्सनमा भनेर त्यही अनुसारले गएको। म जन्मेको चाहिँ नेपालमा हो गुल्मी। म 2 वर्षको हुँदाखेरि म न्युजिल्यान्ड गएको थिएँ मम्मी ड्याडी र भाइसँग अनि उतै नै हुर्केको। तर अब 2 वर्ष अगाडि नै फर्स्ट टाइम नेपाल क्रिकेट खेल्न आएको। म डोमेस्टिक अब हाम्रो ओकल्यान्ड ए भन्छ उता हाम्रो डोमेस्टिक क्रिकेट नै भयो उता अनि फर्स्ट ग्रेड प्रिमियर क्रिकेट पनि खेल्छु म उता चाहिँ अब हाम्रो विकेटहरू लास्टै फ्ल्याट नै हुन्छ बाउन्स पनि धेरै हुन्छ। अब अस्ति जिमी निसनको बल पनि पहिला नै उतै खेलेको भएर बानी पनि परेको छ त्यस्तो पेस बलिङहरू खेल्नलाई। अब यता चाहिँ अब अलिक बढी टर्न हुने लो बस्ने अब एडजस्ट गर्न अलिक टाइम चाहिँ लाग्छ बट वी आर गेटिङ देयर। आई थिङ्क पहिलो गेममा चाहिँ अब विकेट एउटै ओभरमा 3 विकेट गएपछि अब लास्टै गाह्रो हुन्छ त्यहाँबाट कमब्याक गर्न अब टाइम चाहिँ लिनुपर्छ। आई थिङ्क एक त पिचको अनि कन्डिसनको बुझाइ पनि अलि टाइम लाग्यो मेरो फर्स्ट 2 गेम्समा। अब त्यसपछि अब कोचसँग कुरा गर्दै फेयरलेस चाहिँ घर खेल्ने भन्ने कुरा भएको थियो हाम्रो। त्यो फ्युचरको कुरा गर्दाखेरि अब इफ आई गेट अ चान्स अब आफ्नै देशलाई रिप्रेजेन्ट गर्दाखेरि म चाहिँ नेपाली नै भन्दिनँ। आई थिङ्क दिस इज अल्सो माई कन्ट्री। आई बिलिभ नेपाल इज मेरो माई होम कन्ट्री बर्थ कन्ट्री। 2-3 दिन अगाडि मन्टी सरसँग भेटेको थिएँ होटलमै। अब कुरा चाहिँ भयो अब there are plans in progress let's say अब not sure but let's see what the outcomes can be. लेफ्टी ब्याट्सम्यान कम भए पनि the ones we have कुशल अनि गुलसन भाइहरू चाहिँ they are lasted talented नि त। So I don't think it's even our domestic left-handed batsmen are not that far behind. There's a lot of left-handed talent in the country. धेरै डिफ्रेन्स चाहिँ छैन। आई थिङ्क अब हाम्रो ओभरसिज प्लेयर्सहरू जुन अस्ट्रेलियाबाट अब बाहिरबाट आउनुपर्छ वी क्यान सी उनीहरूले चाहिँ सेम स्किल सेट हो। उनीहरूले चाहिँ दे जस्ट डु इट मोर अफ्टन बिकज आई थिङ्क उनीहरूको त्यो पनि ट्रेनिङ पनि भएको छ त्यही लेभलमा। आई थिङ्क द्याट्स द ओन्ली डिफ्रेन्स बट आवर डोमेस्टिक प्लेयर्स एन्ड इन्टरनेसनल प्लेयर्स आर नट फार बिहाइन्ड वी हेभ भेरी गुड रेपुटेसन। आई थिङ्क धेरै चाहिँ वी वन्ट चेन्ज मच। आई थिङ्क अब हाम्रो फर्मुला चाहिँ राइट भएको छ। सानो सानो कुराहरू इफ वी क्यान इम्प्रुभ एन्ड डु 10% मोर आई थिङ्क चाँडै नै जित निश्चित हुन्छ। राम्रो हुन्छ दाइले राम्रै गर्नुभएको छ। अब there are many things a captain can't control in a cricket game and I think as a captain as a leader I think especially our juniors is someone who we look up to.
No, you never expect to have really attractive bowling figures, I guess, but I think the conditions out there were difficult for batting, particularly against spin bowling. So yeah, I think you've just got to make the most of when conditions are in your favour. And I thought as a bowling unit, we actually played the conditions really well there, and even our top order batters found a way to sort of negate the difficult period early and then capitalise with some good boundaries later in the innings. They're a good team. They've got some good batters, good hitters up top who have been in some good form. They've chased down some scores without losing a wicket, obviously. So we were aware of that coming into the game, and I think my plan personally and the spinners' plan is to just vary the pace and keep the stumps in play as much as possible. We've seen a lot of bolds and LBWs, so yeah, that's probably going to be the predominant mode of dismissal. So the more you can keep the stumps in play, that was certainly my plan. Yeah, we've got some great young talent, and it's been awesome to see the local Nepalese talent over here. There's some super cricketers, and yeah, I hope to see Nepalese cricket continue to rise over the years. Yeah, I was delighted to get the opportunity to come over. I've never been to Nepal, so a fantastic opportunity to meet so many friendly people and see a wonderful country. And from Australia, culturally, it's so different. So I'm very grateful and very fortunate to be over here and experiencing a different culture. The Yaks cricket team has been very welcoming to me, so it's been nice to be able to have some contributions so far. But we're all well aware that we want to be there at the back end of the tournament, so that's certainly our focus, to continue improving and keep performing well, and hopefully we can make the playoffs and have a good impression on the tournament. Yeah, I do. One of our young left arm off spinners actually reminded me of that on arrival, that he'd played in that game, so I can't remember too much about the game itself. I think we might have bowled first and bowled Nepal out for a lowish total, if I'm correct. But yeah, it's amazing to, there's Unmuk Chand is playing for Lumbini, so he was a guy playing in that same World Cup, so it's amazing all these years on to be playing against some cricketers from that Under-19 World Cup. Yeah, good question. I don't know actually. I'm not sure if I've got more than a six-for, but I'd be winding back the years, I think, to my last six-for. So as I said earlier, it was really nice to capitalise on some favourable conditions for spin bowling. And the guys all contributed so well. There's pressure being built from the other end, which means they have to try and target a bowler, and probably being a right arm off spinner to right-handed batters, that's a favourable matchup. So I had some right-handers try and take me on, and I was lucky enough to get a few wickets today. I guess I haven't seen the sort of domestic cricket, but just the in this tournament is what I've been exposed to, and I think that there's talent is outstanding, and I think the challenge for a lot of the younger players will be getting exposed to different conditions. These conditions are very foreign to other parts of the world, or certainly other parts of the world that I've experienced. So finding ways to practice for bouncier conditions or more favourable conditions for pace bowling, I think that will be a challenge for younger Nepalese players in the future to expand their games when they go overseas, and keep rising up the ranks against the associate nations, and hopefully gaining international or test status one day, perhaps, if that's a goal. I think that will be a challenge for Nepalese cricket. Yeah, Nandan is a fantastic young man. First and foremost, just a wonderful young guy, and it's been a privilege to have him living in Australia now, and I think his cricket has really benefited from his time in Australia. As you mentioned, we played a bit of cricket together over there, and I think we've seen some really good performances from him today. He wasn't required given the nature of the wicket today, but he was instrumental in our win in the last match, bowling some really key overs, and his ability to nail his Yorker but then also swing the ball and bowl good lengths with the new ball is priceless for our team. Yeah, we're obviously striving to win every game we play. I guess you can't look too far ahead in a tournament like this. You just have to keep performing as well as you possibly can on any given day. So we'll just stay disciplined as a group, and keep doing our best to play well as a team and achieve the outcome will look after itself if we keep playing well as a team.